Hello ASVAB warriors, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn everything about expression that you need to know to crack your ASVAB exam. So without wasting much time, let's start. So let's say what are the terms that we are going to use in this particular expression chapter. Now the first thing is coefficient. So coefficient basically is the number that you write before the variable. Now let's say coefficient, this 2 is a variable, 3 is a variable, 5 is a constant because there is no variable over there. Now variables are the alphabets that you use in any expression, the value of which can vary. So variable, the value of which can vary is nothing but a variable. So this x and y, any alphabet, are nothing but variables. Now the numbers behind the variables are nothing but coefficient. So this 3 is a coefficient, y is a variable. Now there is no variable over here, so you will call it as a constant term. There is no variable with it, so it's a constant term. Now remember everything. Remember one thing. Whenever we separate anything by a plus or minus in an expression is nothing but a term. Let's say it can be this way also, 2 over 3 xy minus 5. So what can we say? These two things are separated by a minus sign. So there are two terms in this particular expression. We'll be learning about it more details in the next slide. So let's say, I hope you understood this. Now monomial, binomial and trinomial. So any expression that has a single term is known as a monomial. So let's say negative 2x to the power 5, it's a single term. Now binomial, two terms, that means what? X square plus 5. I'll give you more example. 5x minus y, two terms. Now trinomial means three terms. Remember, monomial one term, binomial two term, trinomial three terms. So trinomial means three terms, which is 3x is the first term, minus 8 is the second term, 4x to the power 5 is the third term. So I hope you understood this. Let us move on to the next slide. So the question says, what is the coefficient of x to the power 3 in the expression 6x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 4. So basically you need to find the number. Coefficient means the number that is behind the variable. So I initially need to find where is x cube, here it is. So what is the number behind it? 6. So answer A is correct. Therefore always remember, coefficient is the number behind the variable. I always like to tell the things repeatedly because I know you guys are going to need a lot of practice and I want you to understand the concept from the very basic. So it might seem that I am repeating things, but it's for your own good, guys. Please take out a notebook and start solving the questions with me. Okay, let's move on to the next point. Now you guys must be wondering all the time what we add, how we add, what we don't add, what do we multiply, what we don't multiply in the expression thing. It is very complicated sometimes, but remember there are two types of terms. One is like term, the other is unlike term. Now look, I'll try to explain you the like terms first and then you'll be able to understand about the unlike terms naturally. So let's say a like terms. Like terms basically, these are the terms, they have same variable with the same power. Okay, same variable raised to the same powers. Okay, what do I mean by that? Let's say x square and x square, these are like terms because they are having same variables and same power. Now let's say I'll write down x y square, x y square let's say 5xy square. So this basically, here there is 1. If there is nothing, always remember there is 1. So same variables, x to the power 1, x to the power 1, y to the power 2, y to the power 2. So these two are nothing but like terms. If you can see carefully, 2ab square and negative 7ab square. Now look, like terms are only classified because of their variables and the power of their variables. Coefficient does not matter much when you are considering the like and unlike terms. Okay, so a is there, a to the power 1, a to the power 1, yes. B square means b to the power 2, b to the power 2, yes. So we can say these two are like terms. Now what can happen? The key points that you need to remember while you are adding or subtracting. Look, only the coefficients differ. Look, this was 2 over here, here it was negative 7. It can be combined by adding or subtracting their coefficients. Now look, you can add or subtract like terms only. Let me give you some examples. Okay, so let me write it down as 2x square y plus 3xy square minus 4x square y. Okay, now I hope you can see this question over here. Now let me see which are the like terms. Remember, you can only add or subtract like terms only. What are like terms? Same variables raised to the same power. So here x to the power 2. Is there any x to the power 2 over here? Yes, x to the power 2 is there. Y to the power 1, y to the power 1. So we can just do the addition between these two terms only. Now 2x square y minus, let me combine them, 2x square y minus 4x square y plus 3xy square. So 2, now we just need to subtract or add the coefficient. So 2 minus 4, it will be nothing but negative 2. The variables as it is, negative 2 x square y plus 3xy square. Because they were not like terms, we cannot do anything about it. They remain as it is. You can neither add nor subtract unlike terms. Okay, I hope you got that. Now with that knowledge, so let me take you to the unlike terms thing. So unlike terms means what? They have different variables. Unlike terms are basically different variables or same variables with different power. Now let me give you some example about it. X square y z and x square y z. Now look, the variables are same, x, y, z, but the powers of those variables are different. So these are unlike terms. You cannot add or subtract unlike terms. Remember that. Okay, I hope you understood it. Now let's move on to the next part. Whereas you can multiply like and unlike terms. Okay, multiply and division can happen, but addition and subtraction will only happen between like and unlike terms. Now this is very important, guys. So you will have to write this down somewhere in the corner of your notebook. So these are nothing but algebraic identities. They are going to be very much useful for you. You need to learn them, by heart them. A plus b to the whole power 2 or a plus b whole square. So a plus b whole square will be equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This simply means whenever you are going to multiply a plus b times a plus b, you are going to get this as your answer. But I want you to just by heart it. Okay. Now a minus b square, that also means a minus b times a minus b. A minus b times a minus b will be equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, just remember it. Now this is very important, guys. This is going to be applicable in many cases in your ASVAB exam. A square minus b square. A square minus b square will be equal to a plus b times a minus b. Always remember, a square minus b square will be equal to a plus b times a minus b. I hope you got that. Now this will be applicable when you are factorizing things up, when you are simplifying the things up. X plus a times x plus b will be equal to x square plus a plus b times x plus ab. X plus a times x plus b equals to x square plus a plus b times x plus ab. Now these are four identities that are going to be very important for you guys to learn or by heart for your ASVAB exam. And if you want me to explain all these identities with their proofs, you can let me know in the comment box so that I can do a separate video regarding it and I can show you all the calculations. Okay, let's move on to the next slide, which says we are going to have some problems now. 5a plus 3b to the power 2. Now I will just write down the identity for you, which was saying a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. I'll just substitute this value over here. 5a plus 3b square. Now a is equal to 5a, b is equal to 3b. So I'll just get the answers over here. A will be nothing but 5a whole square plus 2 times a is nothing but 5a, right? B is nothing but 3b plus b square is nothing but 3b square. Now 5a square is nothing but square of 5 and square of a as well. So which is nothing but 25a square plus 2 times 5 times 3. Remember, you can multiply or divide like and unlike terms, but you can only add and subtract like terms. 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 3 is nothing but 30, a times b plus 3 square b square, which is nothing but 9b square. So the answer is going to be equal to 25a square plus 30ab plus 9b square, which is nothing but option B. I hope you understood it. Let's move on to the next question, which says simplify. Now here it is 2a minus 3b to the power 2. So what do? We basically write down the equity. I'll write it in the form identity x minus y square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. You can change the variables from a to x, b to y. Any variable of your choice you can take it. Okay, now I'm going to put 2a minus 3b to the power 2 will be equal to. So x is nothing but 2a, y is nothing but 3b. Just substitute it over there. So 2a square minus 2 times 2a times 3b plus 3b whole square. So what do we have? 4a square minus 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, ab plus 3 square is nothing but 9, 9b square. So we have our answer over here. I hope you understood this as well. Now let's move on to the next question, which says what is the expanded form of x plus 4 times x minus 4? Now this type of questions might be asked to you. Okay, you need to be very sharp while solving them. So let's say, as I told you before, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b times a minus b. Now if you observe carefully, if you consider x as a, 4 as b, what do we have? I'll just write it down the right hand side. X plus 4 times x minus 4. So what is the answer? A square minus b square. So a is nothing but x, b is nothing but 4. So x square minus 4 square, which is nothing but x square minus 16 will be your answer. I hope you understood these questions which I have solved. Now I want you to solve two questions. So question number 1 will be nothing but 5ab plus 10b whole square and 2x minus 10yz whole square. I want you guys to take these questions as homework and I want you to write down the answers in the comment box, and please let me know if you want me to make another video on any particular topic. I will surely do it for you. So thank you for watching the video. This is your mathematics knowledge coach Vivek signing off. Thank you.